Dude, Ludwig has been playing MCSR ranked recently, and it's been incredibly scary. He's been climbing up the ranks, and he's been trying to get to Coal 2. Now, I've been in Coal 1 for a while, like since November 3rd, 2024, and he started trying to beat Minecraft on November 8th, 2025. So I should be about a year better than him overall. Like, I've been making Minecraft videos for 7 years now, so I should have at least like 7 years on him, right? Wrong. He's been on a tear, getting better and better, and he might even pass me, but I cannot let that happen. Like, I cannot let that happen. So once I started to see him get close, I locked in and played for hours until I got there, which was surprisingly easy. Like, way too easy. Like, look at my match history, then look at Ludwig's, then look at mine. Like, he literally got a sub 30 and I got nothing. I didn't have to complete a single game. Like, I could have literally fished the entire game and would have still gotten to Coal 2. I could have stood still and gotten to Coal 2. Like, all right, let me explain. This is his current match history right now. Notice the lack of forfeits and draws. Then this is mine. Notice the lack of matches finished. Notice that my PB is still an hour and 18 minutes and his is sub 30 minutes. Dude has surpassed me in every way, yet he has played more matches than me, yet he's still in Coal 1. He should have a much easier time getting to Coal 2, but he is not. I was racking my brain trying to figure out why, and I think I figured it out. Also, this is my record game, and I had to cut out so much while editing, it might literally be disorienting, so I apologize. And ignore the fact that I'm just about Pinocchio, I'll explain that later. Anyways, all of my theories involve the fact that Ludwig was alive, but they're different, I promise, so bear with me. My first theory is that when people watch Ludwig play the game, they want to play the game too. This was somewhat true in my case, as I wanted to beat Ludwig to get into Coal 2. But for some people, they just see that Ludwig's having fun and want to have fun too, and queue the game. I think this led to an influx of inexperienced players at the time Ludwig was playing. Like, about a year ago when I started playing, it took like 5 to 15 minutes to queue every single time. But now that Ludwig's playing, it takes like 15 seconds, maybe. So more inexperienced players lead to more wins for me. But should it lead to more wins for Ludwig? Second theory. People are stream sniping often and want to be on stream. For most of the games he doesn't win with a fast time, it seems the opponent is just sitting in the game. For example, the game that Ludwig won with over 73 minutes, the opponent should have given up early, but when they died, they continued and reset their entire world about like an hour in. Basically, I think at least sometimes, not just sometimes, because, you know, there are close matches usually, but sometimes it seems like the person's just dragging the game on a bit to get more time on stream. Third theory, stream snipers don't want to play against me. As you can see, literally nobody ended a game against me. Now, sometimes it was because they were just bad at the game, like my final game and the one I drew, but other times it felt like they just gave up faced with like zero adversity. So I think people were queuing, waiting for Ludwig to end his game, then forfeiting their own game to try and queue against Ludwig. Basically, they had zero interest in playing against me and forfeited until they played against Ludwig. My fourth theory is that good players were stream sniping him. Like, honestly, this one's probably the most concrete theory. I can't believe he's playing against sub 40 times in Coal 1. Like, that's crazy. I didn't have to finish the game. Like, like, there's no way he's playing against sub 40 times, having to get sub 30s to stay alive and win. Anyways, my last and final theory is that Ludwig just got tired. After an insane win streak, like he could have easily just continued what he was doing, but I think he was just AP. I think a mixture of all these things are the reason why I literally didn't have to finish a speedrun to get the rank I did. All right, now I'm just gonna talk about my speedrun. If you watched just here about Ludwig, you can stop watching now, and thank you for watching. But to anyone who cares, I really want to go over this final ranked game. Like, it was crazy. Even though you know it ends in my opponent forfeiting, and I kind of spoiled the fact that I literally never finished a run, I really want you to watch this. Like, this is super hype. Also, I just want to say, like, most of the runs that my opponent forfeited, I could have finished. Like, it's been really difficult for me to practice endgame stuff because everyone keeps forfeiting. So, just let you know that I think I'm still decent at the game. Anyways, also, he said he isn't going to play, like, regular again, like, ranked on stream again, which kind of sucks. I forgot to mention that. But I think it makes sense based off what I said. I think that's why he's doing it. I should have mentioned that. But, I don't know, man. Did you see that edit, by the way? That was so smooth. That was so smooth. Anyways, so I did a lot of edits here, actually, that I kind of want to talk about, where I edited it in a way to make it look like it was faster than I actually was. Like, not, like, misleading-wise, but just make everything look a little smoother. I did a lot of cuts, a lot of jumps, like as you can see here, where I do the block breaking, I go boom, 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 boom. And I think that I'm probably gonna be having to do that more and more. I want my videos to be under 12 minutes, like max 12 minutes, but I just couldn't edit this anymore to make it like not miserable to watch. So I'm gonna have to kind of work on that. But overall, like, here I cut out the part where I killed some mobs with lava and I creeper exploded, etc, etc. I cut out the entire part of me finding the stronghold because that took literally forever. And as you can notice, I'm finding the stronghold. We're only like halfway through the video, less than that. So that's also annoying, right? So there's a lot of things I needed to sort of figure out in this that I had to, which was kind of interesting. Also, I found, it's going to come up here in a second. I found diamonds here. And I just couldn't pass them up. So I had to get the diamonds. I think it actually helped me in the long run. Because a diamond sword, diamond axe does way more damage than everything else. I like this edit too. I think it was pretty fun. This is my favorite part. The second I get shots, like, nope, that skeleton's dead now. But I don't know, it's just, I had to cut out so much from this. And I'm just so happy I'm finally in Coal 2. I feel like when you're not even on the board, when you're in Coal 1, like, you're not even on the board, it feels so bad. Like, I remember being Iron 1 in Valorant, that just felt so bad, you know? But being Iron 2 makes it feel like you're actually working towards something as opposed to working in place. I think that's very good. I genuinely, like, I want to try and get the netherite rank, like, so bad, but I just know it's going to take so long. I think I'm probably not going to get to netherite, but maybe diamond or something, that would be nice. I don't know. It's kind of sad. Actually, it's not. I don't know how to phrase this. There's no... Are there? Actually, hold up. I might be just speaking correctly here. But there's no real tournaments for money in this thing. I know there's like that one tournament. I don't know if that might be for money, actually. But I think it would be really cool to see this sort of grow into something where there are tournaments for money. And there are prize pools, and there are like locals almost. Not locals, because those don't really exist anymore in any sport. Sorry, Smash Melee. But I don't know. I think it'd be really cool to see some sort of tournament-like structure where you can do tournaments for money or something, kind of like Fortnite has, sort of. But I don't like Fortnite particularly because I think there's just too many. I think it's unreasonable that somebody would get, you know, would be able to participate in all those tournaments and care about them. Maybe like, you know, a weekly or a monthly or something would be cool. But I don't know. I'm talking about tournaments. I'm in Coal 2. I shouldn't be talking about that, but. But yeah, I die here. Like, this is so embarrassing to watch, but I need to practice shooting the things with my bow because I just kept missing, so I started pillaring up, and that was embarrassing. And I think, you know, there's definitely like a transition period, right, where you go from exclusively breaking all the crystals and killing the dragon to using the bed strat. And I think that transition period is definitely like after you know, start doing it where the crystals don't matter. But I don't know. I just need to play more and practice more. But I'm so sad because, as you can see, I've spent an hour in this world. That should be a thing. That should be a thing. There should be a button to press to say continue playing, where you can continue playing on the world. Because when somebody FFs, I get so sad because then I'm like, well, the video doesn't matter anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. But there's also a thing too that I want to talk about at some point. Oh my gosh, something I want to talk about. I have so many ideas now because I feel like I'm sort of hitting my creative stride because I've just been practicing making ideas. And I think that something else that's really crazy is how the more games you play, the more games you can play, right? Like, if it takes me 12 hours to finish the game, then, you know, Rec Rapper, Infume, or somebody could have, you know, played 120 Wait, no, that's not how the math works. 6 times 12. Could have played 72 matches. Oh my gosh, what a clutch. Wow. Just what a save, what a save. They could have played 62 matches in the time that it took me to, 72 matches in the time it took me to play like one. Like, you know, mine takes an hour so they can practice 6, right? And, you know, if they FF or even reach the end, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm yapping here now. I'm trying to yap less and start having like structured thoughts, but I'm yapping right now. But basically, like, you know, at a point it gets difficult to even practice. I think that's kind of how I felt about like running. In like, when you run, I guess it's kind of the opposite, but there's ups and downs. But when you run and you practice running, you know, a 5K might take you 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then, you know, you keep practicing and eventually it takes you 16 minutes. You can just convert more mileage and just get better that way. But I guess it's also inconvenient because if you're just running like in your neighborhood or something, your neighborhood gets too small for you to, you know, keep doing laps around it. But this was so sad. This was so sad. This was so sad. I can't explain to you how annoying it is that I died up there. And there's me getting my stuff from down here. And then, oh my goodness. Dying up there was so sad. But I don't even know, man. Then I try and get up there with the pearl. And that misses. And that's sad too. Oh, no. No, you're not that guy, pal. I should have definitely 100% every single universe. I should have, I try and get another pearl. Like, that's gonna work. I should have just thrown out the wall and then gotten up on it. I think there's so much learning to be done, for me at least, that's kind of exciting. But it's also annoying because it takes me an hour per run. I think once I get down to like the 30-minute mark, it's also gonna be easier to edit these videos too. Because I wanna make a video every time I rank up, but I also understand that that's gonna be difficult. Yeah, and then okay, we're finally at the end. Oh, that was such a sad death. Wow, that was terrible. Where I try and do the thing you do with the bed, and then I right click on it and I double click on accident, and I die immediately. But finally, to save me from the further pain of repetitively dying, this would have been my PR, by the way, if I finished this. I think I would have PR'd on this. The FF saving me and finally getting me to Coal 2. Now I'm getting to Coal 3 soon, man. I'm getting to Coal 3 soon. I'm locking in, alright? Next video is going to be probably something with Disney. Oh, the Pinocchio skin. The reason I had the Pinocchio skin, I was because doing something with Disney. Okay. Coal 2. Thank you for watching. Anyways, hope you have a great day.